Welcome to Not Your Average Cinema. Today we are back with week 13? 14.
14.
14. Somehow
You,
14 weeks. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back. We just got off the Thanksgiving week where we had all teams competing. So we finally had to go back to 16 picks. Now we're back to bye weeks. So we only got 14, but I think it's the last week with byes. So, yeah, we're going to try to do our best. I think last week I did pretty decent on the
Yep.
Thursday night games,
You
the
were
Thursday
thank
day games.
you were thankful on Thanksgiving. I think
Almost.
four upsets pretty much. Green Bay over the Lions here, Dallas over the Chiefs, Cincinnati over Baltimore, and Chicago over the Eagles. And you nearly got all of those right, but you did not pull the trigger on Cincinnati.
I had that gut feeling too. I was like, I like them. I like them in this just because I could see that definitely affecting that whole division. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I think I did end up picking the Steelers, but I'm like, it would not. The Steelers are so wish-washy this year that I'm like, they could lose the next few, and then you got the Ravens. They could beat the Ravens, and all of a sudden that division's tight with those three teams. Who's gonna win? Probably someone with an 8-9 record.
Yeah, Bengals are they're in it. They're in it. But I did end up pulling it back with a couple games, just slowly, and then we were tied. And then actually, because you picked the Steelers, I picked Buffalo. Ended up actually gaining 1 point on you and two on the people. So it's one. What is it? 129 for the people, 126 for you, and 123 for me.
Getting close, getting close. Not many
And
left to pick.
Thursday night, this one I could see going either way. I could
I
see a
could see it
split in
going either
here.
way.
The people are going with the Lions, but tell people about your process for Thursday night games.
Well, my process for Thursday night games is I have to listen to Shabuzi and his letting him know what's going down. His song for the Thursday night theme. I've been kind of listening to that pretty much the whole year, and I've had a pretty decent record on Thursday
Yes.
night games, even though we've had actually not only on Thanksgiving, but like just throughout the whole year, we've had a decent amount of upsets. So it's not like,
Yep.
oh, I'm just picking all these, easy wins. Like it's been some decent upsets
I think you only
that I've
have
just had
two
gut feelings
wrong
about.
in the whole year out of like 13 or something, which is awesome.
And then I get all the rest of them wrong. So something about that is just helping me. So I'm sure now that I revealed that this week is going to be a bad week. And it is a tough one. This one I am very torn on.
What did the Shibuzi tell you? If you, unless it ruins it, if it doesn't come true, if you share what you learned from this song, what are they telling you?
Well, the last thing I saw during the music video thing that they have is a Lambo leap, which would suggest a beating the Lions just took. Um,
Oh, yeah.
which I don't know if that means they're going to come back from that, or if it means the Cowboys could do a Lambo leap of their own.
Kenny Clark,
So
former Packer,
there it is.
hit the
I'm going
Lambo Leap.
Cowboys.
You're going Cowboys?
I don't love it. I mean,
Oh man.
Detroit's at home. They're coming off a loss. Usually, those two things mean they're going to probably do pretty well, but Dallas is just feeling it right now, I think.
Yeah. Oh man, this
I'm
one is
actually
good.
surprised more people haven't picked the Lions. I think they're
Yeah.
starting to murmur. There's some murmurs on how good is Detroit.
How good are they? I think
I wouldn't have thought it'd be 32% to 68 for the
no,
people.
no.
I would have thought it'd be closer to 80 something for the Lions.
Yeah, people losing faith. I think I'm gonna go Detroit here, but yeah, I'm gonna quickly lose faith in this. I would not doubt it. With how you are good at Thursday night games, Dallas is gonna absolutely destroy them now. But it should be a good game, I hope. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like both of them. I'd like to see both of them in the playoffs. I didn't think Dallas could at a certain point, but it's possible.
Yeah. Well, I think Dallas needs to win. So
Yeah,
if you want to see them both in the playoff, I think Dallas is going to have to win that game. Because I think they're going to have to keep winning. But then we
yeah,
got a couple dirty birds. Dirty bird.
yeah.
Dirty bird.
Ooh, nasty. Oh, I hate these birds. I hate these birds. They
Is
have
this
hurt
going to be
us.
a defensive grind, Pepper?
Oh,
I
those
mean, we
are.
saw what Seattle just did. to the savior of the Vikings, their
Yeah,
new quarterback they threw in there. They're like, you know what? We're gonna have him go up against one of the best defenses in the league to try it out, see what happens. It did
and
not go well.
did not good. It went well for you and your fantasy team.
It did. Luckily, I had them, but there was a time where I was nervous because I'm like, O'Connell just seems to get quarterbacks ready, even ones that other teams they maybe just fail on. I'm like, usually he gets them prepared, but
Yeah,
that did not happen for this
it
one.
did not work out. And Falcons got a good defense. I think they
Been so back and forth.
lost last week. Yeah, they are like one of the most back and forth teams there. But I got to go with the
I think
more.
they did win, didn't they?
No, I think we all three picked them. Uh, you, me, and the people, and we
Who were they
all
against? I
got it
swear Kirk
wrong.
won.
Maybe we all have one more point. I will look it up. You give us your pick for this game.
Well, I'm gonna pick Seattle. I've liked Seattle. I think more than maybe you have even. I also like it's tough because I also really like the Rams, and I
Okay.
feel like I still am saying at this point now saying the Rams are probably number one, but I think Seattle's right there. I think their
Mm,
offense hasn't been rolling as smoothly the last few weeks, but they've
yeah.
been still mostly getting it done. And I think if they just start picking that up again, they're going to be just as tough to beat, I think, as the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Seattle as well.
And yeah, they need to win this if they want to keep up a chance
Yeah,
for
for
the
sure.
number one seed. Because yeah, there's so many teams right now stacked at like the 9 or 8 wins that it's like they can go
Yeah.
from being a certain seed all the way down. I don't remember
Yeah.
what Seattle's at currently, but could go all the way up to like 2 or 1 even
Yeah,
with a win.
especially being in division competition there. You're not just dropping one space, you're dropping like four. It's tough. And the Falcons did lose. They lost to the Jets 24-27,
I must
which
have been thinking last week.
yeah, last week they beat the Saints the week before that.
Okay, I was like, I
Yeah,
swear
that's
Kirk
sort
won recently. I thought he won him a game, but yeah, you're right. They did
of.
lose to the Jets. If I had remembered the Jets, I'd have been like, oh yeah, the Jets definitely won last week.
Yes. Ah, I should have picked the Jets.
Ooh,
Oh man. I
ooh,
was like,
yucky,
oh, this is a hard.
yucky.
I was like, this is a hard one. And I'm like, no, this is not a hard one. I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. Got a good defense. They beat us. So I gotta hope they can beat the Titans. Otherwise, I don't know what to think of the Packers.
Yeah, even though they're kind of out of everything, I think at this point, pretty much, if they're not officially, they're essentially done. But Miles Garrett, I think, is going for the sack record, and
Oh,
I think this game is going to be a good opportunity to maybe get 1 or 2.
yeah, for sure. I think
I
so.
mean, they should be able to take out the Titans, I would think. I guess I haven't watched Ward play quarterback. I guess maybe he's more elusive. I guess I don't
Mhm.
know if he's likely to get sacked or not. I just am basing it off of how they have not have how they've struggled as a team. But yeah, Cleveland's defense I think is holding them up here. So
Yeah.
unless their offense doesn't get moving, they should win this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh, God, the Kirk Cousins battle without Kirk Cousins present. Oh man, the Commanders and the Vikings. I would. This would be. I think this last week is totally determining where I'm going with this. I am going to go with the Commanders because they put on a pretty good
Okay.
game. A pretty good game. Who was that even against?
I
Just
agree. That
Monday night.
was
New
that
England
was
Patriots. Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah,
That's a
they almost
good
beat them.
team. Good team, good defense.
They should have beat them if Mariota or Tao, however, whatever they kept saying in the commentary, calling him. If he would have just thrown the ball a little higher on the 2 point conversion, they would have
Yeah.
won because this guy was running wide open.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm picking Washington here as well, but it is kind of just based on last week and kind of just what we've seen from the Vikings offense for a couple games now. They got to show me something else because their defense is good, but
Yeah.
I mean, they've scored 6 points in the last 2 weeks. So, I mean, if you're averaging 3 points, your defense has to be really, really good.
Yeah. Yes. We're good enough. We can maybe tie at 0. Ooh, oh, no. Well, I guess
Jets, Dolphins. Divisional rivals.
that's true. Jets off of a win. Dolphins
Jets are
in
going
the
to
hunt.
totally jet.
Dolphins are in the hunt. They're on the graphics every now and then, and that's crazy.
Uh,
What they do? Fire someone, and now they just have won every game since.
they've been doing a little bit better. They've been a little more consistent. They got rid of. They got Tyreek Hill get injured, and then that turned them on a little bit. That got the offense going a little more. That
Ooh,
was just holding them back apparently. But yeah, I feel like the Jets. They're gonna still win a game or two here at the end of the season. I don't know who it's gonna be against, but they're just gonna pick up these few wins to stop them from getting like a top tier pick. I guess I don't even know. Maybe they don't even own their own picks. Maybe it's someone else's. I have no idea. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did win this and yeah, put themselves at 4 wins and maybe
mm,
win another one.
yeah,
The Dolphins have been a little better. They do need a win.
they do.
They've played hard. They've played hard.
They have. They have.
Man,
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
the Jets.
I just don't think I can go against them, but I could see either team. They're always gonna be the same. They can win randomly any game,
Mm-hmm.
or they can just throw a game terribly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Dolphins as well. There's just been too many games this year where the Jets offense has just done absolutely nothing, and I know
Mhm.
this from a little experience having Brees Hall on my team. It does seem like the games where they get him out in the open and get a pass to him and actually get some offense that way. They tend to do a little better in those games, so I don't know why they're not trying to use him a little more in the passing game. Because it just seems like whenever he actually does get those, they start succeeding a little more. So
Yeah, they just
we'll
gotta
see what they do.
decide to use them, and they win. Easy as that. Just as easy as this game should be for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Saints, and
I'm gonna pick the
98%.
Bucks. They won me back last week. They had been struggling pretty mightily, but then they saw the Panthers in the rearview mirror. It was like the SpongeBob and Patrick running. With Sandy coming up behind them. They saw the Panthers coming on the prowl, and they're like, "Oh boy, we better actually get it going again here." And I think they had their Bucky Irving, their running back, come back.
Mm.
Godwin got a little more involved, getting back. So they're starting to get healthy at the right time. It sounds like even Mike Evans might be back.
Ooh,
I don't think it'll be this week, but maybe next week.
ooh, I mean, yeah,
But he
it
might
does.
start practicing this week, is what they said.
Ooh, nice. It does feel
He's got to
like
get his 1,000 yards. So I mean, once he comes back, that man is going to be going for 300 a game.
wow. I mean, it's on the table. Yeah, I gotta go Buccaneers as well. It feels like the universe is healing. The Packers are winning again. The Buccaneers win a game. Rams lose a game, which kind of is weird, but other than that, things are as they should be, and the Vikings are last in the division. Ooh, Colt. Well, okay, it's not healed quite a bit because the Jacksonville Jaguars do not deserve to be tied with the Colts or to even have 8 wins, period, from some of the lowlights that I've seen from them this season. How are they here? How are they in playoff talk? How are they going to possibly take the lead? Maybe they have. They might have
They have taken
actually.
the lead in
They
this
have taken
division
the lead.
because the
Wow.
Colts are now on the sixth seed
Wow.
after
No.
being just this juggernaut. I think what were they at 8-1, and they've lost three
The
straight. Oh
spiral.
man, it's just yeah, it's.
They might not make the
I think I,
playoffs.
I, I think I think I had said something like that at some point in one of these. I said, "Oh gosh, please don't have them just start losing and just fall apart." And they've got. I mean, it's divisional games with a couple with the Jaguars, this being one of them, and then the Texans, both of whom they're all kind of competing for that
Yeah.
division win. And
Texans.
then I think they got Seattle and 49ers. So I mean, like I don't want to say it's a must win, but
It's
I mean,
it's
to
a must win.
hang up there, I mean, I think they have to win that. Or, I mean, I guess they could win the one where they're at home
Yeah.
later in the season, but I
Oh
don't see
man.
any easy wins there. I mean, they could lose out this season. They go 8-9.
They could.
Who saw 8-9
They
after they're
could.
8-1? They were dominating teams, but now they're certain to have. It's a hard stretch here.
But I don't
Yeah,
know. Jaguars are like the Falcons. I don't know who's going to show up each week.
yeah. I feel like their offense though has started clicking a little bit more, and
You
that's scary.
are you still
That's
calling
scary.
for T Law, Trevor Lawrence's job?
I am. I mean, I think they could have a better quarterback than him out there. I think he's still like if I think if they had a better quarterback, I don't think you would be calling them frauds.
Okay, okay.
I think.
So the
He
defense is.
has played decent some games, but I mean, it's just like if they just had I don't even know Joe Flacco. I think they
Ooh.
would just be a lot better. Or Jacoby Brissett, who's looked really good for the Cardinals. They just Cardinals don't know how to win a game, even though he throws for like 300 yards a game.
And
Because they got a lot of weapons. It's just they don't
their
have anyone to get them the
their
ball.
defense good.
I think their defense
Back to
is
that
so
whatever
so.
that 2019 or whatever random year they were good.
Yeah, I don't think they're that good, but I think they're on the better half of
What's the
defenses.
Colts? What's Jones like? Is his injury still?
I don't know.
I mean, that's. I think I picked against him last week just because of that, and ended up working out. And yeah,
It's
I,
apparently a hairline fracture.
oh man, I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm going with the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars here.
I was hoping you'd pick the Colts because I think I'm going with
Momentum.
the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars as well. It's just yeah, momentum for both teams. It just feels like the Jaguars are currently hitting their stride and the Colts are just kind of floundering. But I will not be upset if the Colts do end up winning this one. I just it's just not been looking good. I mean, they really need to get. I think their main weapon, Jonathan Taylor, has. I don't think he's been like bad, but he hasn't been doing what he was doing at the beginning of the season. I think they really need to get him going again, or maybe just throw to their tight end Warren like I don't know, 20, 25 times.
I mean, that's.
I wouldn't mind that.
I bet you wouldn't.
No bias.
Oh my. Oh my.
Who would have thought these two teams would be battling at 6-6? Uh,
Wow. And I don't know. I mean, a few weeks ago I would have said Baltimore is going to destroy Pittsburgh whenever they meet up. But now Baltimore is losing games to Cincinnati. I mean, as
oh
Burrow's
man,
back, big game there. But Steelers can have a good defense, and I feel
they
like that
can.
could really mess with the Ravens, with Lamar.
They looked bad. I mean, Steelers looked bad
Yeah. Yeah.
against the Bills. They looked awful.
This is
Uh,
how are we looking at this and saying these are two terrible teams?
yeah, two terrible teams, and likely one of them is going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Um, and I suppose if I was rooting for a team in the AFC, I would probably be a little more afraid of the Ravens than the Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
No.
but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could be a little closer than what these are suggesting here.
Yeah.
But I guess that depends on. I'm assuming Aaron's going to play again.
Think
I
so.
guess I don't know if he had any setback when he landed on his
And
broken hand.
got a broken hand, a broken nose. It's Steelers quarterback, man. You gotta be tough. I,
I think
I,
I gotta go with the Ravens though. I think they need the. I mean, I think they just have a few more weapons. Although the Steelers just got Adam Thielen. I
I,
mean,
I
he
shouldn't
wanted to
laugh.
go to a team that was going to compete. Oh no, I think he just wanted a team that was going to throw him the ball. So I don't know. We'll see what that means.
It's true. That's true. Oh man, yeah, I could see us going. Like, I really don't see one pulling to me over the other. Like, I'm thinking this might end up being a tie. I could definitely see
I
that
can see that.
happening.
Really messed it all up.
Oh, that is exactly how I'm thinking the Bengals are going to make it to the playoffs. After all, I think I got to go Baltimore as well. I just feel like they're more likely to have things fall into place and start clicking.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, going to
Ooh,
the Bengals and the Bills. Um,
ooh,
yeah,
Bills? Are the Bills back? Are the Bills back? Allen got in. He ran in for a touchdown, threw a touchdown, did that again for like the 47th, 75th time in his career. But Joe Burrow's back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare go and take Joe Burrow. Are you gonna risk it? Are you gonna go against the 8-4 Bills?
Buffalo Bills and Billvania. I I think the Bengals need this match. They need this. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to beat the Bills. And they're going to keep things interesting, especially after that tie from the previous game.
Yes, yes, they will. Oh man, I really wanted to be the only one to pick the upset here, but it looks like we're matching again. I gotta go
Oh
the
boy.
Bengals. I really liked what I saw from the Bengals. Joe Burrow, I'm seeing a hot streak here. I'm seeing them actually, with that division how it is, maybe making a run. And Bills don't need this. They're safe. They can play light. Take it easy. Ooh, 10-2, 2 and
Just give
10.
me Denver.
Yeah.
They just win the games.
Yep.
And yes, a lot of people are like, "Oh, they barely win games and they're beating these bad teams like the Raiders." But I'm like, they're still beating them.
They are. They are.
It doesn't matter. I mean, sure, what would you be saying about them as a team if they were losing to bad teams? Then you'd say, well, they're a really bad team.
It's
Good
true.
teams are going to beat the bad teams, and they've been beating them all.
That's true. That is true. I gotta take the
Why did
Broncos.
the Broncos and the Patriots feel like the same team?
Patriots are better than the Broncos. Come on, man. Well, they're both like 10-2, aren't they?
I think
Or
so.
the Patriots, did they go to, yeah, they're 10-2, I think. Were they
They might
at
have went to
10?
11 because they finally have a bye this week.
Oh, yeah, then it is probably 11. Hmm.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know how they. I feel like the Patriots were kind of like, and then they just took off. And I'm like, I guess they weren't really on. They were just good from the start. And Denver somehow didn't lose more than two games. Not how I remember it. And this is not how I remember things. I don't remember in
This was game of the
Chicago.
week here.
Yeah, and it's a 4 o'clock spot. What are we talking about? This should be Sunday night. I gotta go Green Bay. I gotta believe in the Packers. I think we still have to have the Bears number, even though the Bears are pretty hot right now. Need to take it down a notch. We're actually playing decent
Yeah,
for the first
I
time in
think
a
we
while.
need. I think 3 weeks ago, we were looking at the schedule, and I'm like, well, we got to win at least four out of our last eight games, and we're three-quarters of the way to four games with five to play. So, um, this one would definitely help that. I
Yeah.
now think we probably need to win two more this year
Mhm.
at least to make the playoffs,
Yeah.
just with how things are seemingly shaping out. Yeah, I'm going to pick the Packers as well. I'm actually a little surprised at the odds that are on there because I think this
Yeah.
is a lot closer than that. I still don't think people are respecting the Bears like they should be.
Yeah. And
And
and have they
if the
not
Bears win
seen?
this week, I think then people really start talking because I
Yeah.
think it's maybe more of a joke currently that they're number one. I feel somehow they're number one in the NFC, and I think people still are not taking them seriously. Obviously, I mean, how often do you have the number one team uh, not favored, not even close to favored?
Yeah, in
And
a
I get that they're
divisional
not at
game.
home. Yeah,
Divisional game against a team that they have a better record than.
yeah,
It's yeah, I think that as well. I mean, Green Bay has lost to some bad teams, but we do somehow put up a fight and win against good teams. So I hope the Bears are a good team and we do end up beating them. But yeah, if they whoop us or
that's
if
true.
they're in it with like a shootout or something, I think that might prove a little more because we can just have a terrible game and that doesn't really say much. That Eagles put up 10 and we only put up 7. I don't think that says much about the Eagles because we just sucked. But if this is like a shootout, I think that does prove the Bears are someone to be feared.
I thought you were gonna say we lose to bad teams. So if they were to beat us here, that just means we're exposing them as frauds.
That's true. We should do that. We should do that. The good thing is the bad team shouldn't be in the playoffs. So if we make it to the playoffs, we're going to the Super Bowl.
That's true.
Oh, man, we just gotta hope the Cardinals don't sneak in. Oh man, Rams. So Rams, we've been saying it. We've been saying, oh, please don't lose. Please don't disappoint us, Rams. You're the only good team. Did that loss make you doubt them? Did it expose the Rams at all, losing to the Panthers?
It does spook me a little bit.
Okay,
I
okay.
think
A little bit
The
of spook.
Panthers are a little bit better, I think, than a lot of people give them credit for this year. Um, I get worried because the Cardinals sometimes hang in these kind of
Yeah.
games and they haven't been able to win any of them, which to me means I know it's not mathematical, but means they are due.
No,
And I could just see them upsetting them in this divisional matchup. I could just see it happening.
I could.
This one really feels like the way this season's been going. Yeah, this wouldn't surprise me. It just I don't know what that says about the Rams, but well, they really should. They really should just easily win
Mm,
this.
they
It shouldn't
should.
even be close.
Oh man, I mean, I feel kind of like they are the Packers. Like I'm like I have to pick the Rams, even though I
Mm.
feel I kind of feel a little bit of that similar way that this is.
I've kind of felt like the Cardinals are just kind of they're not winning any games, but they're like if you're playing against them, you're like, oh, please don't be us.
Yeah,
Don't be us that they beat.
yes,
Like I remember the Packers game where they played them. I'm like, oh god, we're gonna lose this game. And then we had a couple things happen good for us late, which they've
yeah.
kind of had happen against them on many occasions this year. Is
I don't
this one?
know.
Is this the time?
I don't know what the Rams do after a loss. Do they just bounce back and destroy, or I got it. I think you're right. I just can't. I can't pick the Cardinals and then have them
Yeah,
get
go.
absolutely destroyed. So I got to go the
Yeah,
Rams.
yeah. I'm gonna go with the Rams as well, but I I want to make it known that there is a
Yeah.
case here, even though yeah they've only got the 3% there. Wait a minute, plus 330. Go back up to the Packers Bears. Okay. Huh. For a second, I'm like, wait a minute. Are they giving them better odds to beat the Rams than the Bears to beat the Packers? Because that makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, man, it's this is strange to me that I kind of almost when you're scrolling down, I'm like, okay, the people are going to pick the Chiefs, but the odds are probably going to pick the Texans because it seems
Wow.
like this year, even when they haven't been favored by the people, the Texans have somehow had some of the odds in their favor. So I'm a little surprised that they are actually not in their favor this time.
Yeah,
Because I could definitely have seen that. Because they both these teams need to win
they do. They do.
badly. Well, Chiefs more badly than the Texans, but I mean, uh, the
Oh,
Texans know one of the teams in their division is getting another win, or well, I guess tying. I guess could happen. But so they're going to be 2 games back if they lose this in the
yeah.
division race anyway.
Yeah.
And also they know the Chiefs are a threat if they have to settle for a wild card spot.
hmm
And all of a sudden you're both at 7 wins. Oh man, yeah, this is tough.
Oh man.
I could see this one being either of them. But
I
yeah, I think it's honestly, I think if the Chiefs lose this, it's over for them. The season's gone.
I mean it's
They really need to win out, I think.
I mean they just like yeah, it's that thing each week. Are they gonna win every single week? I feel like they're not even in the story at this point. Like they're just not a main character. I don't know how it happened, but I hate it. I'm gonna go the Texans.
I don't hate that pick. I really don't.
Defense, man. Defense.
Their defense is amazing, and I feel like their offense has been getting better,
Yeah.
which it's going to make them pretty dangerous if they make it into the playoffs. I think a lot of teams are going to want them to not make it because if you get caught against their defense playing well, it's you could see your playoffs just
Yeah.
poof disappear. Um, I am going to go Kansas City here. I
Ooh.
think they really do need it.
Oh man.
And I don't know this. Really depends if this is Travis Kelce's last year or not, and if he knows that or not. 'Cause if it is, they might just have to start in these last few weeks, just force him
True.
the ball even more.
That's true. That is true. It's interesting. Usually you're the one picking against Kansas City, and I'm like, oh, Kansas City is bouncing back. And then, of course, you probably got a lot of those right with those six losses, and now it's flipped, and they'll finally bounce back. Oh man.
Well, let's see. Am I
Ooh.
going to keep to my roots here and keep picking against the Eagles? Because I've been
Ooh.
calling them frauds all season.
8-4, it's adding up there. Those losses are adding up. What did they do? They just lost to is one of those upsets. Who was that? Is that the Bears? The Bears.
Bears, the
Wow.
Bears.
The Eagles are broken. I heard one of the commentators say that. They're just broken. Their offense is broken.
It really is because it's like AJ Brown has started to have good games, but they're losing. So they're off. Their wide receivers start playing well, but well, not playing well. But it's probably it's usually because they're behind, is why they're having to throw it. But yeah, it's just Saquon Barkley is almost non-existent. It seems like
Mhm.
comparatively to last year. But obviously, when you have as big a year as he had last year, that's a lot of carries. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body. So it does not surprise me that he's not as efficient as he was. Yeah,
Mhm.
I just have not liked their offense. Their defense has been fine, but I'm like, eventually, if your defense is keeping you in all these games, eventually they're just going to get fed up with it and tired, and they're just going to start giving up points.
Yeah.
But will they give them up to the Chargers? I don't know. It depends for me if Herbert is playing or not. He got surgery on his
Yeah.
hand, his left hand. It's not his throwing hand. I think it might be similar to what Aaron Rodgers had.
Mm,
And I feel
that's
like if he doesn't play, I think that totally changes the dynamic here.
yeah. I guess who's their backup?
I think it's Trey Lance.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm just looking up to see if there's any update because I was like, because I was leaning Chargers a little bit, but I was like,
I'm
oh
leaning that
yeah.
way too, but I don't love that.
Consider day to day after having surgery.
It's Monday.
Um,
It gives him one extra day.
left hand, so I mean it's not his throwing hand, so
Well, we saw how Aaron Rodgers looked. And it's not just because
fantastic.
he's old. It's because of that left hand injury.
Ooh. I'm I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I gotta go with the one I'm leaning towards.
I
Because
do like the Chargers here a little more.
Eagles could still, even if it's not Herbert, I'm like, Eagles could still lose the game.
Yeah. Why do I feel like the Eagles are going to get it together here?
I don't feel good about never feel good about the Chargers,
No,
especially after
never
the
feel good
beginning
about
of
the
this.
Chargers ever.
It's,
Even if they're winning by like 5 scores with a minute to go, you never start feeling too good about it.
yeah,
But I'll go with the Chargers as well.
no.
So, yeah, we'll match up on that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles win. And we'll see with the quarterback how that changes things potentially. But yeah, those are our picks for the week. Let us know in the comments below who you're picking, what your upset of the week is, and what your lock for the week is. We'd love to hear it. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that NFL popcorn.